The way to make money online is changing rapidly, so it's crucial that you make sure that you don't miss out on this opportunity. The veil behind how online creators are making their millions is peeling back, and a new type of economy is being exposed. We're entering what experts are calling the new attention economy, and there are a bunch of people no better than yourself who are taking advantage of this economy to make tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands every single month, with little to no business expertise. And if you're watching this video, you're wanting to make some money online. And my promise to you is that if you stick around and watch until the end of the video, you'll have a clear vision on the business that you will build to make $20,000 a month. Just like myself, who is one of these individuals who has taken advantage of this opportunity to make myself a community that profits me $20,000 every month, completely passive. So as you can see on the screenshot on the screen, these are the payouts that are going to my bank account, direct, getting paid out from the business. And as you can see, $10,000 on the 11th of December and $12,000 on the 18th of December. Now, I want to take a moment to be brutally honest with you. Not every one of you watching this video will achieve the same results as myself. Some of you will click off this video within the next few minutes and be completely oblivious to the information that I'm about to share. Others will watch the video till the end, but will fail to take action on what I'm walking through in this video. But I can make a promise to you, and that is that if you follow my instructions step by step, you will make money online. Now, who am I? My name is Ethan, and I have built a business that makes me $20,000 a month in recurring revenue. Now, I've been doing business for a total of 5 years. I've been doing lots of online business, so I have lots of experience and expertise when it comes to exactly what I'm going to be walking you through in this training. So I just want to quickly show you on the screen here a presentation. And as you can see, this is one of my businesses, which is making me $22,000 every single month. And we've got 230 paid members inside of this business, and it is netting us a nice bit of money that pays out continually. If you're looking for a business that you can build without a huge time commitment, investing thousands in getting started, and can run on autopilot, then this short video is just for you, as I'm going to be showing you the 3-step business model that will make you $20,000 in monthly recurring revenue. In the video description, I'm also going to leave a link to a free community where I exposed a plug-and-play Skool blueprint, which is the step-by-step system that I use to build a $20,000 a month Skool community that runs on autopilot. Now, as you've seen, I've personally built a community online that generates me $20,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So this means that I don't need to do any work at all, and that's what comes in on a month-by-month basis. Now, not only does that afford me a lot of security, not constantly having to go chasing new deals, not having to worry about clients dropping me, not having to worry about any of these other problems that other people who make the money experience, but I just make $20,000 a month passively for my business. Now, with my community, I built this up without an audience. You probably don't know who I am, and it's because I have a very small audience, and I've been able to leverage that to make $20,000 a month via Skool. And I managed to build and set up this community that produced me $20,000 in monthly recurring revenue while working a 9-to-5. So I was working my 9-to-5, I was getting home from my job, investing a couple of hours into building this community where I now make passive income from it. There are 3 main reasons on why this business model is so successful for everyone who decides to start it. The first reason is that it is a beginner-friendly business model. As long as you have a laptop with internet connection and you have a basic understanding of how to use technology, then quite frankly, anyone can set up this business from the get-go. The next reason is that it compounds month after month. So as you've seen with my $20,000 a month community, it just keeps on compounding. So a few months ago, it was making $5,000, then it goes up to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, and it's just going to keep on compounding on itself because it's monthly recurring revenue. The more members we get, the more money we generate. And thirdly, it takes advantage of the new attention economy. Now, attention is absolutely everything in this world, and wherever attention flows, you can guarantee that money is also going to flow in that direction as well. This is why all of the top creators that you hear about are making so much money, is because they are getting lots of people's attention. So without taking any more of your time, what exactly is this business model? It's building an automated, profitable Skool community. So what exactly is a Skool community? So I'm now going to give you a quick walkthrough of the Skool platform itself. First, I'll explain what a community, what the platform actually is, what it does, how you can build your community, and I'm also going to walk you through who the founders of this community are as well, so you get a better understanding of it, so you understand why it is a game changer within the online education space. So as you can see with this community here, or on this Skool platform, we have a few different communities that are listed here. So Skool is a platform where anyone could go on, they can create their own community around whatever they want. So there's a few different kind of niches of categories of communities. So we have business, health and fitness, personal development, arts and crafts, music. So as you can see, you can create a community by just about anything that you're passionate about. And with the beauty of these communities is that you can charge a monthly fee to the members that you've got, and you can manage the entire community from this. So as you can see, this guy here is running a Skool community. Very basic landing page, all built within the Skool platform. This is actually for Spanish audience in addition, so you can run it in whatever language you want and attract any audience from all over the world. And as you can see, he's got 567 members, paying him $17 a month. So making pretty decent money from just this one Skool community here. Now, we also have a few others. So if we go here, we can filter it by paid. And then you can see here, we've got this community, 654 members, paying $129 a month. So if we go to Google, we put in 654 times 128, he is making $83,712 from this community here, where he is teaching people about crypto, and it's in, again, a different language. So you can have it just about any community that you can possibly think of. So this is someone in arts and crafts called Sketching Family. They're helping people build arts and crafts. And $79 a month, they got 254 members. So as you can see, you can make lots and lots of money every single month. People paying you a monthly fee for access to a community where you teach them something that you're passionate about. And you can have you can teach people languages. So we've got a community here, Wonderful World English, number one community in the world for English language learning, 1,000 members, $20 a month. So making around about $20,000 every single month just by teaching people how to speak English. So you can create these communities in a whole different variety of niches and just basically teach people what you're passionate about and make money from doing so. Now, in terms of the Skool platform itself, it was founded by an individual called Sam Ovens. Now, it's important that I give you some context in terms of why this is really good and why this is really important, because in order to build a business on a particular platform, you need to have a good understanding of the roots of the platform itself. So Sam Ovens previously founded a company called consulting.com. Now, this was a consulting company that he scaled up with $20 million, and essentially he was selling courses and programs to people online and was basically making money from that. Now, he pivoted from doing that to building his very own software, which is the Skool platform. He built this software which allows people to create a group and provide the course and learning material all within one platform, because previously lots of course creators and lots of people running their communities from platforms like Facebook groups, running them on Discords, just platforms which weren't really built with this purpose in mind. So it's built an all-in-one platform where you can charge people the monthly reoccurring basis. You can have a landing page for people before they decide to join. You can have free trials implemented. You can have some sales assets featured within the landing page as well. And then when they do click on it and they do join, it's interactive. They get taken to the community where they can interact with the other members. They can do cool posting features, and you can upload material to teach them. So it's all in one platform. Now, Sam Ovens founding this platform is big in itself. He's a very big creator and built this platform. But we've also had the likes of Alex Hormozi. Now, if you don't know who Alex Hormozi is, he's another big player within the entrepreneurship space. Alex Hormozi was the founder of Gym Launch, which was a similar company where he was basically a program where he's helping people start gyms. He scaled that to doing multi-millions of dollars every single year. And he then decided to build acquisition.com, where he invests in businesses that help people sell programs, sell courses, sell material, so online educational businesses. Now, he decided to be a big investor within Skool.com. So Alex Hormozi invested in Skool, and as a result, they've launched, Skool Games, which is basically a way to help people build a school community or to get them started within it. And his co-founder there invested hundreds of millions within this platform, and he's going to take it to the next stage. So this is where all the money is going to be flowing to within 2025. This is a huge platform with immense money-making opportunities, founded by some of the two top A players within online education. And this is literally just been launched. So it's very early within the Skool software. So if you get in on it early, you can make some serious money by building a community about something you're passionate and then selling it to people and advertising it to people. Now, within Skool, there's also a leaderboard. So it's gamification of the Skool platform where you have people competing against each other in terms of how much money they can make from their community. And as you can see on this platform, we have some big players. So we have Nicholas, for example, who's making $50,000 in new monthly recurring revenue. So added $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue to his community in just 1 month. In the last 24 hours, he made $733 from new people joining his community. YouTubepreneurs, $4,597 within the last 24 hours. They've added $38,000 of new monthly recurring revenue. So already the communities were doing tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands every single month. And then within 1 month, they're adding this sort of revenue to their community. So as you can see, the Skool platform is very robust. Lots of people are making serious money from this platform. Why is this a business that you should get into? Because I've tried other business models and none of them tick all the boxes that a Skool community does. I've tried Amazon FBA. So I'm pretty sure I have stock somewhere in an Amazon warehouse, or what they call an Amazon fulfillment center. But it's a lot more complicated. You need to make out. You need to deal with real life inventory. You need to risk, tens of thousands up front in buying that inventory. You then need to sort out all the QR codes, the scanning codes for the inventory. There's a lot of logistical nightmare when it comes to Amazon FBA. I've also tried dropshipping. Now, I personally scaled a dropshipping store up to $50,000 a month. So I had that famous $50,000 a month dropshipping store on Shopify. However, there was no tangible profit behind that. I was blowing all my money on ads to generate the sales and the attention and the traffic to actually sell some products. I was investing lots of money in the actual product itself. I was also investing a lot of money in terms of the delivery of the product, dealing with chargebacks, refunds. All of these issues that are associated with dropshipping meant that I was making no money, even though I had a store which was technically doing $50,000 a month in revenue. Also with SMMA, I personally have built an SEO agency where I scaled it up to 6 figures. However, again, we were working with lots of business owners and you're trying to sell them on something which they can see in the future. You're having to manage lots of different clients. There's a ton of competition within the SMMA niche with other agencies trying to compete you and basically just lowering the prices until it gets to the point where they're just getting ridiculously low. So there's inherent problems with social media marketing agency as well. I've also done affiliate marketing. Now, the big issue with affiliate marketing is that to even make a few $1,000s, you need to get hundreds of thousands in terms of traffic to actually generate any money at all. I've also done YouTube automation. Again, the issue with YouTube automation is that in order to make decent money with it, again, you need to get a ridiculous amount of views to your videos. And in order to get a ridiculous amount of views, you need to invest in being either really good yourself at graphic design or hiring a YouTube thumbnail editor. You then need to create really high quality content consistently and need to invest, tens of thousands in producing this high quality content. And then also I have done freelancing. So I've myself worked with clients online where we provided a service, but the issue with that is that you're having to manage all these clients yourself. So essentially you're just a glorified 9-to-5 worker. But with Skool, none of those problems that you face in any of those other business models is actually present. One, it is a completely digital business. So it's not like you're dealing with inventory. You are selling digital products online and you're selling a digital space online. So it's all online based, which means that it's high profitability as well. Two is that it is an exploding industry. So the current online education industry is absolutely huge. You can go looking it up. It is within the billions, expected to reach hundreds of billions within the next few years. So it is still an industry that is growing month after month. So there is plenty of space for you to take a small slice of the pie of this industry. And three is that more people than ever are seeking communities. So with the world becoming more digitalized and with less interactions happening in person, people are looking to find like-minded individuals who share common interests and common goals. Now, the easiest way for these people to meet up is through these online communities. Four is that it's an all-in-one service platform. So the Skool community is everything. It's the landing page in order to get people to enter your community. It's the management of the community. It's the dealing of the content within the community. It's providing the space for the community. Everything that you need in order to generate money is just from this one community. And you can also charge monthly recurring revenue. So you don't have the issue when you're constantly having to chase the next sale, or you have to do these really high ticket sales, try and sell someone on thousands to actually make some money and never knowing where your next sale is going to come from. Instead, you can charge monthly recurring revenue, which is very attractive because it's not that much money up front for those who are joining the community. And because it provides stability for you as it grows month after month, you know exactly how much money you're going to be making each month. And then finally, it doesn't require startup capital either. You can start a Skool community with a free trial, you can launch it, and you can start generating money to pay for the community itself. So there's zero upfront capital required in order to build a Skool community business. So now let's get into the actual nuts and bolts of building, promoting, and managing your very own automated, profitable 20K a month Skool community. So step one to building your $20,000 monthly recurring Skool community is to click the link down below, access some free training and resources provided by myself, and then create a Skool account. So you can literally go click the link below. It'll prompt you to create a Skool account. You can then create a Skool account. You can log in with your details. And then once you've logged in, you'll be able to click up here and then you'll be able to create a community. So you can then create a community. You can launch it with a 14-day free trial. And then within this Skool community, once you launched it with a 14-day free trial, you can then build it out around something you're passionate about. So step one is to sign up to the platform and click up there and create your own community. Now, step two is to pick a niche. So as you can see up here, these are examples of different niches. Now, someone who's really good when it comes to creating niches is someone called Russell Brunson. If you don't know who Russell Brunson is, he's the founder of ClickFunnels, which is essentially landing page software. But Russell Brunson outlines niching perfectly. So in general, there are three core niches. So you have wealth, health, and relationships. So anything you can think of in terms of a service or a way to generate money or some value that you can provide to someone generally falls under these three core things. So it's one of these three core things. If you want to help people make more money, you can do it through wealth. If you want to help people make money through starting an agency, that's still categorized into wealth. You have health, so helping people live longer, helping people lose some weight, helping people build muscle. And then you also have relationships as well, which is helping people form deeper connections with their partner, helping people who are working a 9 to 5, find places to date, all sorts of different things that you can help people with. Now, you have these 3 core markets. And then within these core markets, you have a niche within a niche. So, for example, when it comes to health, health is a niche itself. Underneath health, you have other niches. So within health, you could have, for example, weight loss. That's an example of a niche within that. Underneath health, you could have, living longer. That's a different niche itself. You could have helping people appear more youthful. These are all examples of different niches, which you can call sub-niches under the main overarching niche called health. And the same applies with relationships. So the way to build a Skool community is to pick a niche. So pick something that you're passionate about, whether there's people in your life who go to you with asking for advice about particular things, whether there's topics you really enjoy talking about, you're really enthusiastic about. Pick a niche and then build it out. You can build your community around that particular niche. So at this stage, you've signed up to Skool, you've picked a potential niche that you're passionate about. If you do need help with picking a niche, you can go to ChatGPT and you can ask them questions in terms of, I'm starting a Skool community and interested in health. Help me pick a niche to get started with. And then ChatGPT is essentially going to help you think about different types of niches that you can brainstorm, that you could start. So for example, holistic health and wellness, mental health and emotional well-being, fitness and exercise routines, nutrition and healthy eating. The list goes on. The amount of niches is, endless. Okay. There are, constantly new niches out there which you can provide value to people. And there's people who are looking for help with all sorts of different niches. Now, a top tip here is the less saturated the particular niche, the easier it's going to be to make money for you. Okay, so you don't have to deal with competition. You've got a niche which lots of people are interested in, but there's not really too much support around. Then you have a gold mine there of opportunity to generate money through your Skool community. So you can also use ChatGPT to just help brainstorm ideas around the niching. Now, we've done signing up to Skool. We've selected the niche that you want to get started with. After that, we then need to pick a service. So essentially the service is what are you helping the niche achieve? So for example, with chronic illness management, that's the niche itself. But what you're helping them achieve is a better lifestyle, or what you're helping them to achieve is to live with less pain. For example, with fitness and exercise, that's a niche itself, but the service you're offering is helping them to either lose weight, helping them to pack on more muscle, helping them to look more lean, helping them to achieve a certain physique. So there's all these different types of services that you can provide to these niches, okay? So again, I recommend a similar sort of thought pattern in terms of picking a niche that you're passionate about, then picking something that you can help people with. Now, in terms of what is the best service to provide, essentially, it's you 2 years ago. So think about yourself a couple of years back. Think about a problem that you were struggling with, something you went through, whether it's lessons you learned from a relationship, whether it's lessons you learned when it comes to finance. Pick a problem that you overcame, and then you can teach people how to overcome that problem within a community, and you can charge money for the value that you provide. Okay? So in terms of the actual service itself, you can also use ChatGPT to help you out with that. So build me a service offering for the fitness niche and helping people to lose weight. And then ChatGPT is going to brainstorm and it's going to help you with your service offering. It's going to help you with components like your target audience, service offerings that you can have, so you can help people with personalized fitness plans, custom nutrition coaching, bonuses, so a recipe book, grocery shopping lists, food tracking app. So, whether you plug that in, weekly progress check-in. So within the community, everyone has to post once a week in terms of their weight loss journey, how much weight they lost, what their goal is for the next week, what they feel like they did wrong that week, keeping each other accountable. Again, the accountability aspect is another service offering of the community itself. So the benefit of a community is that it's inherently valuable itself. So $47 a month for a community where you're with a bunch of people who have the same goal, being access to other people who are overcoming problems, experiencing issues, sharing their thoughts, keeping you accountable, provides the value itself. Okay. Now, in terms of creating really good services, someone, again, who I recommend looking at is Alex Hormozi. So Alex Hormozi talks about crafting an irresistible offer and creating your service. So essentially, creating a service is brainstorming how can you provide value to other people. In order to make money, you need to provide value, and you get paid based on the value that you provide other people. Now, in terms of what actually value is, it's the dream outcome that they want to achieve, the perceived likelihood of achievement, minus the time to success, and minus the effort and sacrifice. So essentially, the easier you can make it for them to achieve their goals, the more valuable it is going to be. So the easier you can make it for them to lose weight, the more valuable it's going to be for them. Or the easier you can help them make money through crypto, the more valuable it's going to be for them. Okay, so that's essentially the value itself. And then within the value equation, you can then create a list. You can write down a list of ways that you can provide value to people within this community. Again, you can use ChatGPT to help you out with this. So list ways in which I can provide value by helping people to lose more weight quicker within my community. So this is just one example of one niche and one service offering. And as I said, there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of potential niches and service offerings that you can provide. Okay, so you don't want to go with something like this because it may be a little bit more saturated compared to something that not many people are thinking of. For example, guitar lessons, piano lessons, whatever. It's just something you're passionate about and you feel like you can teach other people. Okay, so as you can see here, ChatGPT can help us out in terms of what we can provide. So personalized weight loss plans. So when they join the community, you provide a weight loss plan. You provide an onboarding call to basically walk them through their goals. And then you provide weekly check-ins, custom nutrition guides, intermittent fasting plans, macro tracking, fat-burning foods. You list them out for them. You can help them when it comes to the grocery shopping. So you can list out the price of items and you can provide them with the grocery lists, week by week in terms of what they should buy in order to, spend less money, but also at the same time, lose that weight. So you're making it easier for them by providing something like a grocery list. They spend less time thinking about it, which in terms of the value equation that we spoke about, it is shortening the effort and sacrifice because they no longer have to think about what they're going to buy from their grocery shop. And it's also going to shorten the time to success because, again, it's just something they don't have to think about. They know exactly what they need to buy, and that's going to help them when it comes to making decisions that are going to help them achieve their goal. So now at this point, we walk through in terms of signing up for the platform, creating the community, picking a niche to build the community around, and then providing services within that community. Next, we're going to be talking about promotion. So how do we actually get people into the community or to actually hear about it in the first place? So in order to look at promotion, we could just look at how other people are promoting and then kind of reverse engineer from that. Essentially, promotion just comes down to getting people's eyeballs to see your content or to see the community. Okay, and the best way to do that is through creating content, whether that's long form content like YouTube videos, it could be blogs. So you could be, if you've got a blog, you could be doing blogs to get traffic to the community, or whether it's short form content like TikTok or Reels for Instagram. It doesn't matter. It's just getting eyeballs of people hearing about your community and the people who would be interested in that. So, for example, we can reverse engineer this community here. So this community, as we saw, is charging $129 a month with 653 members. So I think they were making around about like $80,000 a month. Okay, so huge amounts of money. Now we can kind of see where he's getting his traffic from this community. So if we click on his profile, this is the guy. We click on his Instagram. We click on his YouTube. And we'll just open this up here. As you can see, he's got only 200 followers, and he's just posting a bunch of reels and short form content about crypto. Okay, and then we have his YouTube as well. As you can see, he's only got 392 subscribers, and he's just posting again videos around how to make money through crypto. So again, as you can see, he's just posting some videos, not a lot of traffic, and he is making $80,000 a month from his community. And then you can also look at these people, for example. So if we click on this, we can then look who founded the community. We can then open up her on Instagram and YouTube, and we can see she has 3,400 followers on Instagram, just posting pictures of her arts and crafts. And then people are seeing that, they're liking it, they're commenting on it, and then clicking on the link. And the link is going to be leading to a Skool community where she's funneling in traffic to this community where she's generating her money, okay, through this website. Now, as you can see on YouTube as well, she's also got something similar. She's creating YouTube content. She's got 4.9 thousand subscribers, creating content around arts and crafts. And then she's then directing that traffic, whether she's collecting an email list and they're clicking a link and they're getting taken to a Skool community. She's then directing that traffic to this community where she's charging 256 members $79 a month. So again, if we just do the math on that, 256 times 79, 256 times 79. As you can see, she's making $20,000 a month just from this Instagram, this YouTube. She's got some other socials as well. She's got a Facebook, she's got a LinkedIn, just posting content around something she's passionate about, created a community on Skool, and she's making money. So as you can see, promotion is really easy. You don't need a big audience to be making $20,000 a month. You can do it very simply. Now, you may have a few questions before starting a Skool community, which I would like to address within this presentation. You may be asking, well, I don't have a large audience to start with. Well, you don't need a huge audience to succeed. In fact, most Skool communities thrive with just a few hundred members. With the right niche and value proposition, even a small audience can lead to massive results. So for example, with just 200 members online deciding to join your community, so just 200 people deciding to just opt in for that community at $97 a month, you're already hitting the 20K a month mark. So as you can see, with very little members, you can scale up your earnings exponentially. And some of you may be saying, well, I'm not really an expert in anything, so I don't know what I would start a community about. Well, you don't have to be the world's top expert, just one step ahead of your ideal audience. So many successful Skool creators started by sharing what they were learning themselves, whether it's something about fitness, business, parenting, personal development. There's always someone who can benefit from your perspective, and there's some knowledge and wisdom that you could share to yourself a year down the line. So the most common thing you can do is look to the problems that you were facing a few years ago, look at how you overcame those problems, and then build a community which helps people solve those problems as well. Now, another question you may have is, well, I don't have time to manage a community. It sounds time intensive. But Skool is designed to reduce the workload. With its gamification and community-driven engagement, members can interact with each other, so you don't need to micromanage. The community is kind of its own thing. The members are joining, they interact with other members, and it just grows and grows. The more members, the less work you actually have to do. So you can focus on strategic activities like onboarding new members, getting new members, and delivering high impact value without burning out, because the community itself is the service. And you may be saying, well, I'm not tech savvy enough to set it up. But luckily for you, Skool is an incredibly beginner friendly. You don't need to code or design anything. You don't need to build a website. The platform handles everything in a plug and play format from member onboarding to the content or course delivery. Plus, I provide step-by-step guides and templates to help you set up in hours and not weeks. And then you may also be saying, well, isn't the market already saturated? Now, while communities are growing, the market is far from saturated, especially for niche-specific solutions. By targeting a specific audience and offering tailored value, you'll stand out from the crowd. So people are always willing to pay for communities that deliver and provide transformation and results. Now, in this video, we've gone over the basics about how you can get started with making money through building a Skool community. But if you want to learn exactly step by step how you can build an automated Skool community, then links for our plug and play Skool blueprint can be found in the description below. Now, for those of you still watching this video, I implore you to act and not let another opportunity pass you by, and to actually take action to capitalize on it. And with that said, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.